Hello everybody, my name is Abigail Lyles. I am currently in a collab project class, and right now we're working on the alpha for a game we're developing called Remembering Hue. I have a video up on my school's YouTube channel, which is basically just the prototype that we got completed for pre-production, and this is just kind of like an update that I thought I would just show how things are going and what I'm working on. So you see I got a couple of red pickups, everything's kind of gray right now. It's also explained in the prototype video, and we can have this sort of like free look camera where we can move around the character and she turns whatever direction we're going in right now. So you can see that I have red. We have different symbols for the colors just to help differentiate them better and maybe kind of like cater to some color blindness in case anybody has some trouble differentiating based on hue alone, which might be a little bit difficult for a colored game in general, but I feel like it's better to address those things rather than just assume that those people would have no interest in playing in the first place, you know? So we have red, so right now the only thing we can do is select red, so we're red now, and you can see a little paintbrush gouge filled up in the corner, and that shows that I have 5 pieces of red paint, or 5 red paint droplets, which I can use to paint things. This is a jump pad, and you can see the building changing color back there because I have red in my palette. So like the tree trunk here will change to red because it's coated red to correspond to the red palette that's passive coloring. When we get close to things, they'll change based on our palette. So we get yellow now, and I can click the number keys to sort of shortcut to different colors so I don't have to open the menu every time. And we can see that filling up as we go. So we have red and yellow, and I believe we have a blue. We picked up a blue. We did not pick up a blue. That's alright. So we're going to mix some colors. We can mix red and yellow, and we get some orange pickups. There's the other blue. We can pick those up. If I press 2, we have all the orange we need. We picked up 4. We have another one from mixing, which uses up one of each color to make another one. So now we have half our palette filled out. And the Add Primaries button right there is something for debugging and playtesting only. If you were to actually play this game, that wouldn't be there, because when we add the primaries, we get 5 of each primary color. So we can see blue there on the menu. I might bind that so that it updates well, it won't update when we press that button in the actual game, but binding that might make that a little bit cleaner. So we have blue now. We can mix spawn green, spawn purple. When we mix the colors, the pickups will spawn in the world, so you have to mix them in order to access the secondary colors. Sort of a bit of an educational aspect to the game here. So now that we have everything in the palette, we can color everything. So look at those trees go in, the window pane, the windows, and the colors can be switched out pretty easily. We have these material instances I made, and a timescale and a blend material function in the blueprints of the passive objects upon collision with the player when it casts out to check those variables to see if we have the right things in our palette. And when it comes to painting them, then we're going to look at all the colors there. When it comes to painting them, we have to get close enough. The jump pad model is not in from the art team yet, but this works the same. So we click. Wait, we don't have enough red paint. How could I have missed it? That's alright, we'll color something else right now. So we have enough orange paint. This is a crate right now, we can't really do anything with it. So let me paint it. Now we can push it around. So that's fun, it's a little bouncy right now. We have the damping low, so it's easy, but that can be adjusted as we playtest and get other people to look at it. And I'm just going to add primaries for the sake of debugging, so we resume that. We have enough primaries to paint things, so I'm going to paint the jump pad, click, and we're going to jump on there, and it's going to give us a boost. And that has some instance editable values, so the design team can set that to however high they need it to go. When we paint green, we can walk over things. It enables collisions, because otherwise we would have fallen right through that bridge. And this is going to be more of a catapult, yellow for horizontal movement, And right now I have this instance editable. I didn't test this out with the new thing yet, so it might launch me in the wrong direction. And hooray, it did not! And we have another one down here I used for playtesting. So look at that guy. And that'll launch me backwards because it's set to launch backwards. And I'm gonna add primaries again to get some more yellow. So this is another horizontal movement guy. We color this, we jump in it. It's gonna take us back and forth like a train car. We can jump, we keep moving. So maybe if we have a higher jump or we have some things that we need to jump over as we move through, we can. Now this is gonna be a red elevator. And I have this ramp so that we can push the crates into it. Originally, we were going to push the crates up this ramp, which was supposed to be green. We don't have any green pickups in the world, so we might just have to regain our primary so we can mix some more. You know, keep mixing that green. We don't want to do all 5 of this very often. But hey, we can go up the ramp now before the walkable slope was lowered so that we would slip back down. Our character here couldn't walk up it. But originally we were going to push this crate up the ramp, but the physics of that were a little bit awkward, honestly, no matter what we did, and it was kind of like a tedious thing to push it up the ramp. Not very fun to playtest, in my opinion, so we decided to have it be moved in the elevator instead. So if we need to transport the crate somewhere higher up in the actual level building, then we will do that. I'm going to push this guy out right now. And, well, that's most of what we've got. Color this tree here. Oh yes, the purple door. So we're going to select purple. Color that door. And now it should open for us. And it closes when we leave. If you get close enough, it'll open again. So we have pretty much all of the main functions in, except for blue, which is going to have some dependency on enemy AI. It's going to be sort of a safe zone where the enemies can't see you. Enemies are modeled right now, but at the moment we haven't quite started on AI. That is going to begin tomorrow. And I'm excited, so I'll post another update soon. Thanks for watching.